Okay, so today we're going to go through the setup procedure of an automatic PD2K unit. What you see behind me here is everything's been received in. We're going to go through an inventory in a little bit, but I just want to go through a brief description of the system that we've got. It's a PD2K automatic unit. We've ordered it with 4 pumps. The way we're going to outfit it is we'll have 2 base pumps and 2 catalyst pumps with color change across all 4 pumps. With this kind of a configuration, basically you could run solvent-borne materials in 2 pumps, waterborne materials in the other 2 pumps, or even epoxies in 2 and urethanes in the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get busy and start unpacking all this, and when we come back, we'll do a component identification of everything that's been unpackaged. Okay, we've got everything unboxed, so we're going to go ahead and just do a quick overview, kind of a component idea of everything that we have here. We're going to start at the unit itself. This, again, is the automatic unit. There's going to be a couple boxes that are secured to the base of this, so let's just take a quick look at what we have in here. The first box is going to be the ADM, okay? And then over here we're going to have some cables. We have one set of cables that's up here, and that's going to be the cable that the ADM is going to connect to, but this long one here is going to be the intrinsically safe CAN connection that's going to go out to, in this case, the remote color change. If this was a manual system, this would go out to the booth control or the manual remote mount color change, all right? So we'll leave that set up over here for now, and then we're going to move over and take a look at the pumps. Okay, remember I said this is a 4-pump system. The pumps down here, one is a 70 cc, one is a 35, so that's what designates a color or a catalyst pump. Same over here. One of these is the 70 cc and the other is a 35. It's going to come with a couple boxes and a couple brackets. The box that's going to be in there is for the TSL pump. So you're going to get, first of all, some bolts, and that's going to be for mounting, and then the little TSL holder cup and some tubing, and we'll go through that later when we install the pumps. The other thing I want to talk about is the brackets that come with this. There's going to be 2 brackets. The first one is a wall mount. Okay, this would be if you wanted to mount this pump somewhere on a wall and not actually on the frame. This one over here is going to be used to mount it right on the frame. We're going to mount it and secure it right to the frame over here. This is the bracket we're actually going to use today because I want to keep everything as one package. So with that said, this bracket, the wall mount bracket, we won't be using that today. All right. Talk a little bit about the color change as well. I've set out a couple of them. There's going to be, for this setup, there's going to be 5 color change boxes. One is going to be for 1 base pump. And there's another one for a whole nother base pump. One over here is for a catalyst, and there's another one for a catalyst, and then we have a remote color change as well, which we'll take a look at that later. But I want to talk a little bit more about the hardware that we have laid out. So the first thing is we've got a mounting bracket. This is what the color change valves themselves will be mounted on. One of these is going to the inlet of the pump, and the other is going to be on the outlet of the pump, okay? If you look at the configuration, you'll see we have 6 valves. This is a 6-valve color change. The top valve is going to be for solvent. There's a blank valve up here. You could, if you added a 7th color, buy an expansion kit and fit that into the side, and then this would be a 7-color stack. You're going to get a CAN cable to connect the solenoid module. This is the control module for the color change valves. You're going to get some tubing, and that's, again, the tubing for this box to these valves, and then some fluid lines. That's going to be out of the color change valve into the pump, and then out of the pump into the other color change valve. Then you're also going to get a little manual. There's going to be some labels in here. Once you establish where this color change module is being used, you want to pick the appropriate labels and label that box. All right, on the catalyst change, it's pretty much the same hardware. The only difference is this is 2 catalysts. 2 on the bottom, 1 solvent, and then again a blank. You could put an expansion and make this a 3-color system. All right, that's a quick review of the components. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start mounting the wings on the side so we can start mounting color change brackets. And basically, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to bolt it right to the side of this frame.